Good evening, my beautiful people. Quit it. Gotta love cats. Well, I'm gonna get right to it. Here's another video. I'm not quite sure how I want to present motivational information and advice and different things to you guys, so I'm just gonna keep doing this thingy, at least until I quit smoking weed. We'll see. So we'll roll me up a backwood, might throw in some tips and tricks if I come across anything that I feel like needs to be repeated, like my other videos. But today, mainly while I roll, I wanted to talk about why you should be like a gas station. The gas station, you say. Now, why the fuck would I want to be like that? Well, the example I'm going to use today in particular is a cult classic in the eastern United States, mainly in the northern, but it is making its way down south as well. Wawa, the company with the goose, the Canada Goose, to be specific. The reason why I want to try and bring up this example for you guys and hopefully make some connections is because I've done a little bit of research on it and I just found it quite interesting. So the parallel I want to make is your personal life and your journey and trials and tribulations to their journey as a company. They started in 1803 as an iron foundry, making metal castings, I believe is what it is. And they did that for 99 years. And then the owner decided that he wanted to try his luck in dairy farming. So in 1903 or 1904, somewhere right around there, they started dairy farming. And they were successful with it, very successful with it. Eventually, over 100 years later, in the 1930s, 40s, 50s, 60s, they were doing home-to-home deliveries of milk. And were very successful with it. And then eventually, that kind of started to slow down. So they pivoted. Instead of doubling down on something that was very successful, but not so much at the moment, they tried to expand themselves. They tried something different. They tried to stay with the times. There's a great YouTube video from the former CEO of the company that explains it quite well, of their success in the last 50 years. But I'm talking about from inception to now. If they had just stuck with their ways, they would have, they would have shut down. They wouldn't be where they are today. And I think it was 1964, if I'm not mistaken. It might have been 54. Is that a 54 or 64? They opened their first market to sell their milk and eventually started selling other food and beverage products as well. And then they just expanded on that idea because it was successful, while still having a minor thing in the dairy industry and dairy production as well. And then eventually they realized that although things were good, they wanted to try to remain relevant, try to remain on top. They didn't want to fade away into obscurity for just doing the same old for so long. So they tried the whole gas station aspect of it, because they're a convenience store, not a gas station. Not all of them have gas, but they gave it a try. The point I'm trying to make, guys, I'm sure you've already understood it by now, and I'm just blabbing, but you got to try new things. I mean, unless you're super content in life and you've already found your passions and you're obsessed and you enjoy them, then go for it. But if you're a wandering soul like myself, you gotta try things out. You gotta do something. And I think that's what's really neat about their success as a company is they never stop trying. They never stop promoting new ideas and just trying things out. They recently started selling pizza because they're like, hey, we're gonna see if we can get in the pizza game, because why not if we can? You know, that's what they're all about, is trying. You know, there was times in the company where they tried something out and they ended up losing money on it or just breaking even, you know, and they pulled back because they decided and realized that, okay, hey, you know, this isn't for us. This isn't our brand. You know, whatever you want to call it, however you want to put your words to it. They are always innovating. They're always trying. And I think that's all that matters with us as humans is, you know, if you're not happy, this whole thing is kind of in regards to if you're not happy with where you're at, you know, or you just feel like you're meant for something more, whatever you want to call it. I'm just here to tell you guys that it never hurts to try something new. That's why I'm here on YouTube, because I feel like I have information I can share with people. I feel like I have a positive energy that I could share with people. A lot of my customers that have come to know and love me and frequent wherever I work and go as far as to even not go somewhere because I don't work there anymore and they go to my new place. You know, I want to bring that energy to the world. It's way too much negativity, way too many people that are just stuck in their ways, going around hurting other people because they ain't got nothing better to do. You know, have a seat sometime. Take a look around. Look at the way that you act, the way that you treat people. Are you being a good person? Because trust me, there's been plenty of times where I have not. I was so stuck in my ways and so head up my ass. I've done some really shitty things. But one thing I've learned is that I've never stopped trying. And even if that trying is just getting out of bed and going to work. You gotta do something. You gotta try. Or maybe you gotta stop doing something. Who knows? Whatever, you know, whatever it may be. If you want to learn more about their history and the story I've relayed, you can find it on Wikipedia or here or there, wherever. Or like I said, that YouTube video with the former CEO of the company, I think he explains it a little more beautifully than I do. Just about that perseverance of going back to the drawing board, you know, taking the L, owning up to, okay, hey, that didn't work. What are we gonna do next? What's next? Because life is a constant evolution. The only thing that stays the same is change. So, with that, I hope you guys have had a good day. I hope you've had a moment of peace. I hope you're healing. I hope you're finding your way. I hope if you're someone like me who's homesick that you've been able to be reminded of your home and your loved ones. I hope that whatever troubles you isn't troubling you at this very moment. And I had a customer at work today that reminded me, this too shall pass. Remember that, guys. Even the good moments, too. Enjoy the good moments while they happen. It was my son's 3rd birthday yesterday. And it was the best day ever. But now it's gone and passed. So all you can do is get ready for the next one. With the goal of this channel being motivational and, advice driven and just trying to spread that positivity. If you guys ever have a certain topic you want me to touch on, my opinion, what I feel is valuable information, let me know. It's what I'm here for. I want to help people more than I have. I want to, if I could be the person that helps if I could be the person that help set somebody on their path, on a straight and narrow path. Not the most amazing thing in the world, but I'm sure it'll do the job. Be patient, take your time. Things will get better. Did this a little backwards today. I usually like to show the book first. I'm not going to spill the guts everywhere, but the laws of human nature is what we're rolling on today. Give it a read sometime. Alrighty, folks. Beautiful people. My Canada geese. My panthers. My dogs. It can be really easy to get caught up. Very easy to get caught up in so much. There's my personal opinion, I feel like we've done too much. There's too much going on in this world, in this society. We're fighting for things we don't need to be fighting for. In regards of like social status and so many different things. I feel like it's just such a waste of time. I feel like we as a species could really start furthering ourselves, but yet here we are arguing about the most menial of things. Don't engage in it. Don't engage in the tomfoolery, people. Live your life. Tend to your garden. Tend to your plants. Tend to your family, your people. Make memories with your family. Memories with your kids. They're only little once. Guys, they are only little once. Spend your time with them. I will definitely start to dive into more specific topics. Definitely on parenting, on human emotions of love and anger and this and that. General advice of things that I feel like have helped over the years, and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you've been entertained. Really can't talk today. I hope you've been entertained by this big ass forehead. Spread the love. Be kind to yourself. And be kind to yourself. Seriously. See you guys around.